G'day guys, my name's Josh. You can call me Jarwoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die in Alpha 18. We're back to continue the Doomsday series into day 68. We are fast approaching the day 70 horde, which will be the final horde with the max zombies and the max difficulty and all the things that are trying to kill me. But before that horde shows up, I have a couple of days to try and track down the last of the books. That was the wrong button. This button here. Only 2 books left that I need to find. The Pistol Pete Volume 7 and Shotgun Messiah Volume 6. If I find both of those, I have every book in the game. So a couple of days to go out there and find it in the Wasteland, which is why I'm starting today's episode a little bit earlier. And that is because I am leaving my home. My nice little safety house that I've had for a very long time now that has kept me safe come rain, hail, or shine, or horde of zombie. Whatever the game throws at me, this place has kept me safe. But it's time for me to leave here for a little bit because I want to go up where Trader Jen roams. She's up here, she's having a lovely time being herself, but over here we have all of this untapped potential. We have like 3 different desert towns all in a row, all right next to each other, that I've only really kind of scratched the surface of. In fact, even then, I've only done 1 quest up there, so there's lots of buildings up there that have the potential for bookshelves. Like there's a high school over there, which I definitely haven't been to, so I want to go up to the desert town, make a little like forward operating base, little FOB, somewhere for me to crash the night, because I'm not coming back to this base here, the base proper, until the day 70 horde. I have more ammo on the craft, I have everything going that I think I need to do. This place should be ready for the horde come day 70, but I'm going to put my money where my mouth is for that prediction, and I'm going to take off into the morning sunshine whenever the sun does rise, head off up to the northeast, up where Trader Jen is, and put my roots down in that desert town, and hopefully find those books. Also, real quick, while I'm flying through the wilderness, through the night sky to get to my destination, today when I'm filming this is the day that the first episode with the new lighting stuff came out, and so far, it's been pretty overwhelmingly negative. I mean, look, it didn't have the balances right and stuff like that, the color saturation wasn't right, I was kind of working through getting the new gear. I think at this point, I've kind of settled on where I want the lighting to be, so hopefully you guys have warmed up to it a little bit and got a little bit better, but I don't know, I'm always working to try and make it just a little bit better, especially on like the face cam level, because I can't touch what the game looks like. I can change what the face cam looks like. So like bear with me as I work through some stuff. If there's any major issues, I will fix them as it comes up. But I'm kind of, you know, like ironing out a couple of wrinkles here and there. And I've also bought some new gear again to go with these new lights as well. So things will be changing as we go along. Just, you know, kind of just expect things to change a little bit here and there. Nothing too drastic. I'm going to take down the purple and black wall after all. But yeah, just kind of bear with that for a little while. I definitely underestimated the speed of the gyrocopter to get me here. I overestimated how long it would take me to get here, because I've already arrived at the outskirts of the first desert village, and it's only 2:30 in the morning, so it's kind of dark and I can't really see what I'm going for. Plus I did leave my NVGs back home, so I can't really bang them on and get a better view of this. We're just going to have to deal with it as best we can, but I'm kind of scoping out looking for anything that has signs of having some books in it. Ooh, there's a big military base just there and a triple POI. There's also a barn over in the far corner over there. What's that, working stiffs one? Yes it is. So I might go quickly raid that barn, because it's a relatively easy raid to do. I can do it at night time. Then by the time I'm done there, the sun should be just about to come up. Plus there's the hidden stash in the old silo out the back, so I can get some reasonably decent stuff out of there. Not so much in the way of bookshelves, I suppose, but there is a couple of decent things that I might be able to get out of it if I could actually hit a headshot. Jesus Christ, stay away from my gyrocopter. He's stuck on the gyrocopter. Stop beating up. That's my only form of transportation. I don't need you breaking my shit. ScoMo. What was wrong with my... That's not a very glorious start to my my little affair out here. I couldn't hit that guy. There's a broadside of a barn there. If I took a shot at that, I would still miss it. That was flopping around like a bloody wet log of salami, and I couldn't put anything into it. Alright, not a great start. Alright, headlight on. Let's get in here and just kind of clear the place out. We can go loud for the moment. I did bring double the amount of ammo that I normally bring, because I was expecting like to not go home and refill on my stocks. I should be able to find some in here though. But I've got to still make my shots count. I don't have infinite ammo just yet. I still need to make sure I'm hitting a couple of pumpkins here and there. Alright, that went pretty well for me. Did I wake anyone else up with that though? I mean, I did just blow away a Jeffrey with a shotgun from pretty much point blank. Anyone in here probably should have woken up. Doesn't look like there's anyone there. There's usually a snake in there, though, which I do not enjoy. The snakes are bloody annoying because they wiggle around so much, and I have to hit the head to be able to kill them. It's just really, really frustrating to come across a snake. Probably my most hated animal at this point. Murder a couple of balls of bacon. I don't think I needed to murder them, but I wanted to anyway, just to make sure they didn't come stabbing in the asshole with their big tusks of death. I can definitely hear someone awake somewhere. I just don't know where. Where is this? Oh, okay. All right, I'll work them up and outside. That's fine. They'll take their time getting through there. I got nothing but time. I'm just waiting for the morning to come for us to start singing Here Comes the Sun. So if you want to take your time getting through there, I'm happy to wait for you. One more and do it. Yep, there we go. All right, we are good. Back to the AK. Make sure it's nice and loaded. This new AK, by the way, is the tits. It is the nipples on the beehive of the honey-producing world. 62 rounds of high-powered death. What more could you possibly ask for? I mean, really, that's the best I could have hoped for. Some water, that'd be good. I didn't even bring any supplies with me. I'm so confident in my looting that I didn't even bring some food and water with me. I just figured I'd find some out and about on the town. Read that one again. I thought I heard some more zombies, but I didn't. Okay, what's in the toolbox? More mechanical parts. I scrapped those motors, by the way, for some more mechanical parts. Not that I really needed to. Fuck the corn off. Just because, you know, I didn't want to carry my motors. I'm not out here to find resources. I have a lot at home. I'm just here to find books, to find knowledge. This is like the quest for the Library of Alexandria. I'm just here to try and increase my brain size. Oh, there is the morning sound. A couple more Muppets to murder in here. Go back to the crossbow. Even though the AK is fun and good and really effective, going through with the crossbow is just so much better. You know, I get that extra damage for it. I feel like it does more damage per round than the AK does. Plus, I managed to get the bolt back sometimes, which is also pretty good. Up we go, up to the next level. Only got a couple more zombies to kill, and then this place is mine. Then we can take back... Ooh. We can go back up to the skies. What is that? I'm still on the lookout for any Cole's books. Like, Cole's books are, you know, the last couple of POIs that have any chance of, like, spawning a decent amount of bookshelves for me. My whole play for being out here is just to find, like, churches, schools. I mean, there's no more cracker books, I don't think. I mean, they've been pretty rare so far. If I find one, that's great. But, like, those are the only POIs that have a substantial amount of bookshelves in them, other than the Cole's bookstore. So I'm looking out for those. Other than that, it's just raiding normal kind of houses around the place and seeing what I can stumble across. You didn't even wake up from that. You didn't even wake up and I murdered your friend and you paid the price for it. Just pop open this chest. Make sure I've got my looting goggles on. Yes, I do. All right, what's in the ammo pile? Nothing good. Nothing good. All right, whatever. Keep on going through though. Hubcap, scrap that. Switches, I'll scrap the spring. I don't have any use for those. I'll take the switches just in case I need them back home later on. Shotgun tube extended mod. I just heard something beat on something out there. And some pipe bombs and repair kits. Not bad. And last but not least... some pretty awful loot. The 9mm ammo, shotgun shells, and a tier 3 military helmet. I mean, half that stuff isn't even worth holding on to go sell later on. I don't particularly care about making money anymore. I have hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't have to go and sell some stuff to make some coin. Was there someone out here making a ruckus before? I definitely heard something going on, but I don't exactly know what it was. Jump to the ladder. Almost didn't need the ladder, just like kind of clambered up onto the top. Just a couple of Muppets cruising around the desert. All right, we're fine. Let's double check the hidden stash. Make sure I'm not leaving anything behind. Because this is the thing, you know. The one kind of loot I do leave behind and forget about is when it will give me something half decent. That is not the case, though. Put some hay bales and leather into that box for the next Muppet who stumbles across it. I don't know. You know, I feel like something valuable might be found in a hidden stash. So I have to check it. Oh, that pissed you off. But I just don't want to waste my time with loot that doesn't matter. So interestingly enough, I was talking about loot that doesn't matter. My tier 6 military helmet, even with all the stuff on it, only gives an armor rating of 9 and effective resistance of 19. But then the tier 5 I just found is better. I mean, it makes slightly more noise. It's slightly less good on the mobility side. But as an actual armor piece, it's better than it. I mean, that's the tough decision, you know? Like I get that loot's like, you know, has a scale and some loot is going to be better than others. But like, if I go down a level, I'm going to lose a mod slot. And I was going to have to choose like storage. I'm not going to take off the storage or the helmet light. But like, I'll be even louder again because I'll have to take off that mod. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, actually. What happens if I go like this? If I take off you two, how are the stats looking then? You compared to the other one? That was it. So, yeah. No, I'm gonna stay with the tier 6. You know, it's been fine. there's someone outside. I'm coming up to the hall now, so it's not super important anymore anyway. I'll scrap that one. I'll keep this one maybe to sell later on. You never know. I hate having to make those decisions, you know, having to like weigh out the pros and cons of the loot I get. It's just an extra kind of thought process that I have to do, and I'm not good at thinking in the first place. Oh, I was about to take off, but there's a FIS only base just here, like the old POI I used to live in, which I know from memory has some bookshelves just like through into the lounge room, which I can get into rather quickly. I'm gonna have to go like particularly quiet through here. I could just go through the windows actually. Is there someone in here? No, check the cardboard box, some glue. Just make sure I'm not going to get snuck up on from behind on any Muppet who comes through the door. Some black dye. I'm not going to go through the tunnel. I'm just going to beat my way through the doors. I've been here before. I know the layout. All the zombies are up in the roof. So how are we looking? Oh, yep, there's definitely some bookshelves in there. All right, I'm coming in. Ready or not, B5 for fun. Here I frickin' come. Just a couple of Muppets to deal with. No big deal. Would be a big deal if I could actually hit a shot or two for once in my life. No, that did hit him. All right, fair enough. I did stab that zombie a couple of times as he was coming through the door. How are we looking inside? Is that everyone that was in the lounge room? No one else is waiting for me up at top. Oh, I miss this place. There's a little twinge of nostalgia every time I come here because I lived here. I lived here for so long. I made this place my own, and then I had to say goodbye to it. All right, what's in the bookshelf? Do you have anything good for me? You have a chicken quest, but no, thank you. What about in the other one? A pipe bomb schematic. Base, you let me down. I came all this way. I got excited to be inside you again. Then when I actually got here, you didn't even give me anything worthwhile. A couple of zombies in here normally. This is the loot room. Yes, it is. I mean, if you guys want to pop out of that closet at any time, that'd be great. I'd be more than willing to murder you. Missed him the first time. Oh, God. Where the shit did you come from? I don't even know. Excuse me. They've all woken up and all got mad at me. Where the shit did that cop come from? I honestly have no idea. I thought they only came through the closet. I'll have to go in there and double check everything in a second. Put you down. You didn't die though. You're gonna die when you stand up again though. Or even when you're just lying on the ground. Where the shit did that cop come from? What? Was he like sleeping in the corner or something? I just didn't see him, which actually wouldn't be too unusual for me. I could have sworn I had that covered, and they just like fucking apparated in here and started licking my earlobes. Gonna have to use some of my first aid stuff and the bottle of water in a second to stave off the whole, like, you know, getting thirsty from using painkillers. That was no bueno. That kind of sucked a big bag of dicks, but it's over now. I have to keep on moving and keep on going through it. Some more AK ammo, thank you very much. What about in the weapons bag? Some more just like pretty useless stuff. You know what? I haven't really used the time charges before, and I kind of want to. Maybe I'll actually, when I leave this place, I might blow it up. I blew up the last house I was into like this. I might blow up this one too. I'll leave anything in you. Metal spikes mod. You know what? I'll just put some club mods in there. I don't have a club, so I don't have any use for them. What about in the reinforced chest? Some nugs, a leather hood, and a junk turret. Scrap both of those things. Take the nugs with me. Something hiding in the floorboards. Double check that. A medical pile with one antibiotic. Alright, cool, not particularly worthwhile. Another medical pile with grain alcohol, even worse than the last one. Alright, fine. If that's the way you're gonna do it, here, hold that for me. Can I just, like, throw it on the ground? Yep, have another one too. There we go. Big boom. Tiny boom. Absolutely tiny boom. Actually, I probably could have used those time charges to blow open a safe later on. But whatever, it's gone now. And it was a rather large disappointment. I've taken to the skies once again, because now that the sun's up, I can actually scout out this town a little bit better than I did before. So I'm looking, like, first and foremost, I'm looking for cathedrals. Then I'm looking for high schools. Ooh, but that's a pawn shop. Have I been to that pawn shop before? Let's go. The quick little, like, flyby. So you only need permission from the tower to do it. Buzz the tower, buzz the pawn shop. Yep, the door was open, so I have been there before. Just had to double check, because pawn shops always have good loot, and I do like raiding them, because it's nice and easy. The zombies open the door for you. You just murder them and come on in after they are done with. Yeah, so I'm looking for high schools and cathedrals. That's the best kind of like return ratio for bookshelves. I'm not gonna get the books in the bookshelves, but that's the best chance of them spawning. And after that, just kind of anything that's got a nice collection of residential houses. Which are, oh, there's a high school over there. This is a reasonably big town. There's a factory over there. There's lots of things going on. I definitely didn't like get the most potential out of this place last time I was here, but I'm back to make amends for that. Just park it up on the road just outside the school like that. That's a pretty good landing actually. But before I go in there, there was another FIS only base just down there. You can kind of see it over there. So I'm gonna go quickly raid that one again because it's got that easy access to like potentially 4 bookshelves, which have a pretty good chance of giving me something good. I'm gonna go down and quickly hit up that. Not gonna go into the main loot room again. There's not really anything in there for me anyway. Just just the bookshelf. That's all I'm here for. It is express raid time. I ain't here to fuck any sort of spiders. I'm here for one reason only, and that is some bookshelves. If you guys want to come and open the door for me, you did last time. Yep, there's one right there. Stand up, please. Thank you. Oh, there's a rat as well. Come on. There you go. You didn't quite get put down. No, fix it up. You are one tough bastard. The radiated skin is apparently doing wonders for your complexion. And another one. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's Chelsea too. What are you doing in there? Did you come looking for me? I moved out of here a long time ago. I understand you're frothing for it, but that ain't how you find it. Only 2 bookshelves again, but that's okay. What have we got? Things I've already read, and another bloody... Well, this one's killing deer challenge. All right, well, I'll take that. I haven't seen stags in a long time, but I'll take it all the same. All right, cool bananas. Damn it, I missed the jump. Come on, up and up. There you go. All right, now let's go to the high school, which is that direction. There we go. If I can remember all my points of view. Let's go over there, get into the library nice and quick. I'm going to go through a whole bunch of POIs today, very, very lightly, just kind of once again scratching the surface of it. I'm not going to go deep. I'm not going to go in and get all the loot in these places. So if that's what you want to see, and you're going to post a comment and be like, Josh, you missed all the good loot. I know. I'm not here for weapons. You know, I've given up on finding myself my tier 6 compound crossbow. It's just not going to happen. So instead, I'm going to focus on what I might be able to find, and that is the books. Oh, that's a tough shot. Oh, that's an even tougher shot all the way to the back over there. All right, let's aim for about the tip of his dick, right above his head. That didn't kill him, I don't think. No, I don't think it did. That was well too high on the second one. Okay, easy does it. And there. Oh, that was a much better shot. Had to wait for him to actually take a step. There was a bit of flight time on the bolts. I had to like aim appropriately for it. That's an even better shot. That was a long range one. And that guy did drop off some loot for me as well. Is there anyone else around here? I am making a bit of noise. So if they all wake up, that's not a massive problem for me. I'll kill them anyway. 2 frothies. Well, I appreciate you giving me some solid cold ones, mate. Free beers are best beers. I'm not going to sink them down now, though. There's work to be done. And generally, if you start sinking frothies when you have to do a job, someone's probably going to get pretty mad at you at some point. God, this is the thing, you know, this is why I'm not bothering rating all, like, the actual, like, you know, the chests and stuff like that in half these POIs. The weapons I have are fucking kick-ass. I don't need to worry about getting better weapons. These ones are fine. They will slaughter all before me, before I even break a sweat. I mean, that is assuming that I can actually hit my shots. That's my biggest issue. Not the weapons, just my aim, which is terrible on a good day. Blueberry seed recipe, nothing else in there. Okay, where's all the bookshelves? What do you have for me this time? You have... Oh, I saw the closed book and my nipples went like this, but it wasn't the book that I needed. It was just a schematic I haven't read yet. So I'll quickly just read you and you. Did I get anything else out of there? Make sure all the books I get are going to go straight down to the bottom for easy reading and finding later. Another stag party challenge. Stop asking me to murder deer. I feel like they're not as abundant as you think they are. You're asking me to murder half the population of the stags. And I mean, that seems like a pretty bad idea if you want to eat anything later on. Once all the deer's gone, what's your next plan? Go and take on Piggly-Winks? I know from experience, that's a bad idea. No dice. No luck in any of the bookshelves. Found lots of books, but none that I haven't read before. So quickly just use all of these. We'll hear lots of horns, but that's okay. There we go. All right, well, we are done here then. But that's what I mean, you know, that's why I'm looking for high schools and churches, because they have quite a few, that's almost a sentence, Josh, good job, have quite a few bookshelves in there for the raiding. Where do we want to go next? We've got a doggos over there, we've got a factory, yeah, nah, not going to happen over there. Ooh, maybe a cheeky raid into this little house here. I'm parked next to it anyway. Let's put all the things in there. Got my ammo on me. Got my bolts. Got my painkillers. Got my tools. Yep, okay, we're good. Let's go to a cheeky raid here. It looks like a big house. Big houses might have libraries. You never know. We'll have a quick little gander around and see what's going on. And hopefully find something decent. Oh, I see you in there, Arlene. I see you. Oh, I remember this place. This is a reasonably big POI, actually, from memory. I remember coming through the basement and looking out the windows. It's a reasonably dangerous one as well. Kill you through the window before you even have the chance to see me coming. Anyone else down there? Doesn't look like it. All right. Let's just get in there and see how we go. I should have to go up this way, up the trellises, up here. Crossbows out? No, AK's out. AK's out while we're raiding, because you never know when we're gonna have to spray and pray for your life. If I have the shot with the crossbow, I will stop and take it. There's also some landmines in here. Yeah, look, right there. Right there. Let's go like this. Blow that up. Knock over a Z. Put a round in his head. If he had died on that one, that'd been fucking fantastic. It would have been a great little, like trick play. Didn't go... Oh, I was going to say it didn't go down for the count, but the second landmine got him. Catch you later, mate. When you find your knees floating through the atmosphere, tell him I say hi. Oh, hello. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I can hear someone. I think I've woken someone up. I just didn't know where they were. Sure enough, they were trying to beat their way through the ceiling, but I can't kill this idiot. There we go. Got him. God, he took a lot of rounds to the noggin before he decided he wanted to actually lay down and have a little kip. I'm just trying to put you to bed, mate. I mean, I'm not going to go off and make you a nice glass of warm milk. You will sleep when I tell you to sleep. Or I will make you sleep. Or whatever that quote was. God, I think I might have cooked that. All the landmines should be gone now because I shot them. Any other Muppets up here? No, I think we're good, but there is usually a secret around the back here. Was it like up in here? Yep, there it is. Takes me down to a closet downstairs. Don't need to take it, I'll find it later. We'll just go through the POI like normal. We're not looking for loot, we're looking for books. Yeah, see, I think that's where that vent upstairs comes out. Just like a little closet behind the wall there. Nothing particularly special, but something in there. Just a purse for me. Not really worth wasting the time to go up and down there. Going through all these rooms though, and so far not seeing a whole lot of good stuff, not seeing any bookshelves at all, which is making me a little bit upset. You know, I came all this way, game. I came all the way out of my way, left my home and all my favorite vehicles back there with all my loot and came out specifically to find it. And you're just giving me the red old finger and telling me to jog on. You're going like this and telling me to sit and spin. And that ain't really what I'm all about right now. I just want some nice loot, some nice things to write home about. I want to perk up my knowledge and you're denying me that. I'm being very careful to maintain my stealth as much as possible. So open up that with the spear. There we go. And that's exactly why you do that, because you're guaranteed to get the spear back, but you can open up those cabinets nice and quiet. A little pro tip for you is from someone who's clearly not a pro. Although I do play 7 Days to Die quite a lot, so I don't know, maybe I'm like semi-pro? I'm not sure. Definitely not pro on skill level though, just on the technical term. And technical right is always the best kind of right. Some more food. See, I was right. I love it when I get vindicated like that. I left all the food at home thinking I would find some out and about on my journeys, and sure enough, I'm finding some out and about on my journeys. I was about to say still no sign of any bookshelves anyway, but look, there's 6 of them. But they're all empty. They're all empty bookshelves, which is very, very upsetting. I was getting stuck on this for a second. Does this go somewhere? Nope, doesn't really look like it. Probably down to the basement where I'll be in a second anyway. Get the AK back out and keep on going. What do you mean you're a locked door? What do you mean you're a locked door? I have a tier 6 fire axe. There's no such thing as locked doors for me anymore. And he's all behind the shower curtain this time. No, thank God. I still have PTSD from that. That was not a good time. Whenever you find a zombie somewhere you're not expecting to find a zombie, it makes you jump through the freaking ceiling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I might have done something dumb. I definitely heard some Muppets wake up. Stop. You're still not dead, for goodness sake. Cowboys can take a shot in the face like the best of them, which explains what Arlene sees in him. I can hear some more coming. Yep, there. Okay, is it just you? Is that it? Are we good? Are we safe? Are we fine? I hope so. I did some damage to the floor with the old shotgun to take care of the radiated cowboy. Nothing in here. Oh, no, that's what I broke before. Okay, never mind. Where are all the books? I mean, I get that you guys probably got like a super literate family. That's why you died in the apocalypse, because you weren't smart enough to know what was coming. But even so, there should be more than this. Where is everything? This is definitely not going as well as I had hoped. But I've still got time left in there both today and tomorrow to find anything else in this this town that might have some better luck for me. But so far, not so good. It was a risk going into a random house, I suppose, or like I wasn't guaranteed any sort of like decent result, but even so, I was hoping for at least one bookshelf to raid. I haven't found any yet. I was having better luck just stopping and going into whenever I found the Fists Only base. That was giving me a better outcome than this is. This has been a whole POI with nothing. That's such a shame. That's such a letdown. Uh-oh, I woke up the masses. No, stay still. So that's, I mean, I'm getting better at that. I can't hit the headshot all the time, so when they're starting to charge at me, I'm starting to change, like, my firing doctrine. I'm starting to change my rules of engagement. I'm putting a couple in their chest to make them stutter, and then I can hit their head. And so far, I've only tried it a couple of times, and so far, it seems to have gone reasonably well. Cheeky backpack in the floor with nothing in it. I mean, this is where the loot room is, through that little crate over there. But I didn't find anything here. I really didn't find anything. I'm shattered about that. Check the weapons bag, tier 5 steel nux, stun button, and something worthless. I'll scrap you, I'll take the nux, and I'll put that serrated blade straight onto it. Modify you, there you go. Just, I mean, look, now that I'm not planning on selling any of this, this is all just a waste of inventory space. This is all just something I'm carrying out of habit rather than something I'm actually going to have a use for. Some bullets, some food, some more food, and, ooh, some medical supplies that would give me a blood bag. Throw that shit away. And last but not least, ooh. Well, I mean, look, that's nothing to turn your nose up at. Tier 6 steel leg armor and a tier 6 steel sledgehammer Tier 5 stun baton is worth about as much as my foreskin, so I'll throw that away. I'm not going to scrap it. Not even going to bother tearing it apart. It doesn't deserve that kind of attention. You know, I'm not going to bother wasting my time with it. Just throw it in a heap on the ground, because you know when someone else finds it, they're not going to get use out of it anyway. It's basically scrap already. There's no use having to make it into more scrap. Now that we've successfully wasted our time in there, let's just put all of that away. My gyrocopter is now full. I'm going to have to go through there and sort out exactly what I do and don't want to keep. I have a lot of this random garbage that I probably don't need to worry about right now. Like for example, stun baton parts. Throw that away. 4 acids. Throw that away. I'll throw that steroids away as well, actually. I'll keep the 1 repair kit. It's probably going to come in handy at some point. Even out some of the ammo. I will also take you and frig up a spot like that. Yeah, inventory management is going to be important going forward. I also brought the Magnum for some reason, even though I'm not going to the trader. But you never know. You know, I'd rather have it not need it than need it than not have it. Let's head off to the next part of the town, because I think this area is pretty much donezo now. Yeah, look, there's not a whole lot going on here anymore. Let's go to the next part. Hopefully find a church or a school or something more worthwhile. In fact, scanning the distance, scanning the distance, what can we see? We can see a church. All right, lads, we are on like Donkey Kong. Let's go get ourselves some knowledge. Before I go down to ground level and get into the cathedral, we've got another high school over there. Plus, this is all on the boundary of the wasteland, which is not a whole lot of fun. So we've got a church, we've got a high school, which are the 2 good ones. And doesn't really look like much else. Can't see anything that looks like that Cracker Book store either. There might be like, I mean, there's the triple POI just like over there, and there's some more just scattered around. Anything with a big neon sign, some of those could be a Cracker Book. You never know. Oh, is that like a construction site out in the wasteland out there? I mean, I never want to go to the wasteland willingly, but I mean, if there's good shit out there, I might have to. And it looks like there's a construction site. Not good for books, but good for other stuff. Plus, it's a POI that I haven't actually raided into this playthrough before, which is always exciting. A new challenge is always a good thing to have. Let's just park you up right about there. That'll be fine. Oh god, I hate the wasteland. I hate it so much. It sounds awful, it looks awful, it is awful. It's full of zombie dogs and zombie bears and landmines. It's just a bad time all around. You gotta be on your wits when you're out here. Not a comfortable place to be at all. Oh, I see ya. I see ya. I saw your shadow before I saw anything else. That's some shit shooting. God, it's hard to hit a vulture sometimes. Damn it, missed it. Better. Got his attention. As soon as you get his attention, it's a little bit better. And then you can actually line up his head because he's coming in a straight line. When he's swiveling around you, you got no shot in hell. Especially I do, because I'm a shit shot to start with. Okay, so half this church is in the wastelands. If I can stay out of there, I will be happy. Let's get down, clear the library, not forget the office this time, and get as many books as we possibly can. While I'm at it here as well, I might even just start breaking down some of the shit on the ground, because I need some more plastic polymers. I found myself some steel arrowheads in the broken workbench in the last POI that I haven't done anything with. If I find the polymers, I can make myself some more bolts, which I would very much appreciate, but that is for later me to worry about. Got the right goggles on. Let's search some bookshelves. Random remover schematic. No, already got those. Starving tourist, need to go take care of some ScoMos. I can do that, don't even worry. I mean, I might do it, I might not. Those are kind of the sticky note quests aren't particularly great, but if I'm happy to be passing by it, I mean, I may as well stop off. Oh, an Ironbreaker bot I haven't read yet. That's exciting. May as well stop off and activate the quest. The day 70 horde may be my last horde. That doesn't mean I can't tick off a couple of boxes. I have been bamboozled again. I got lots of books and lots of schematics, but all of which I have already read, so I'll get all of these. Look at all that. I got 4 different kinds of books. I got a Shotgun Messiah, but not the right one. I got a Magnum Enforcer, needed the Pistol Pete, but close enough. It's still a pistol thing. Read all of those. 2 different Lucky Looters. And nothing particularly great out of it. Okay, well, I don't have to worry about that right now. I'm going to go, in fact, let's go the easy way. Let's go back up the top, not waste any frames. I'm going to skip straight ahead to, like, the main kind of auditorium, I suppose. The main kind of cathedral part of this POI is probably the best way to describe it. Oh, make the jump. No, can't make the jump. All right, fine. Or, actually, you know what? I'm just going to beat down the door. Why not? There's always on the other side. I don't particularly care. Ready or not, here I come. It's like the most brutal game of 40-40 ever. I'm going to come in, put a barrel in your head, and pull the freaking trigger. I'm pretty sure I heard some Muppets wake up, but only one idiot came down to the spike, so I guess I'll have to go in there, and do this the hard way. I guess not, actually. Okay, fair enough. You took your time getting down here. Thank you for finally deciding to join the party, just as I was getting ready to come in there and ruin it myself. Oh, shit. And there we go. Right at the last moment, Arlene shows up, which is always the way, and then I missed the frickin' shot. I mean, I feel like the spread on the shotgun kind of like it has its days. Sometimes it's a spread like this big, and if you aim just over the shoulder, it'll still be okay, and you'll still manage to get a couple of hits and put them down. But then other times, it's like, oh, you were aiming at its left earlobe. Sorry, mate, not gonna happen. That was a fucking good saving shot. That was a fucking cracker of a saving shot. The reflex pill right into his neck folds. That's unusually good for me. Very unusually good. I must be using an aimbot or something because that's very not Zawuddle-like at all. I can see some of the bookshelves from here. They all look empty, which is rather upsetting and unfortunate. I don't want to have to get into a real big fight about this. There's usually lots of zombies down in the bottom here that I just have no time or patience for. So instead, I'm going to try and go the sneaky deaky. Just go the old like super stealth way up through the rafters over here. Ammo pile, grab some more bullets. Although, am I just not seeing the zombies or are they not spawning? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't care what's going on. If there's less zombies for me, that's fine. This wonderful perk of being able to jump full height even when I'm stealthing is a godsend for getting around there. And look at that, straight into the office. That has no fucking bookshelves! Are you shitting me, game? I just don't need this. I just don't need this right now. I'm trying my best to try and see the best in this game and try and go pretend like I still have a hope. There's no bookshelves downstairs either. Well, this is some very unhappy Zawuddle noises. I'm fuming. I'm fucking livid. I'm about to whip out my cock and slap the code. That's more than it fucking deserves. Look at all the bookshelves here. There's fucking nothing. Well, you know what, game? Fine. If you're gonna be like that, if you're gonna rob me, oh, look at that, some more empty bookshelves. You're gonna be like that and rob me of any hope I had of finding these last couple of books, then I'm gonna go and actually finish this raid. Maybe it's punishing me. It knows what I'm doing. It's clued on, well, because I said it out loud. It's figured out what my game plan is here, and it's taking away all of the things that I actually want to force me to go and, like, play the game as it designed. There's usually one more, so I'll get my shotgun out with the bird shot in it just to take quick care of him. Nah, no one around here. Alright, fine. I usually don't do this jump, but this time I'm going to, just to appease the 7 Days Gods and trying to force it to actually give me what I deserve. Make that jump. Oh, look at that game. Look, I did the whole thing. Can you fucking give me something now? Didn't find much of anything good in the rest of the loop, but I did find some scrap polymers, and actually, weirdly enough, exactly the amount I needed for that. Crossbow bolt, grab you, make... Okay, I need some more. Actually, it wasn't even the perfect amount. I need 4 more for myself, the last of the 4 bolts, to actually use that up properly. But a couple of tier 5 weapons, a sledgehammer and a pistol, nothing to be sniffed at. I'll scrap the wires actually while I'm here, and I'll save that repair kit for a little bit later again. Found some ear of corn, throw that away, and the wood. Okay, last but not least, let's see what is in the hardened chest. More steel leg armor, a tier 6 hunting rifle. I have to compare the stats of... Oh. Just off the top of my head, I think the one back at home was doing like 102 damage per round. I'll have to double check that against my rifle back home because that might actually be a little bit better. Take all of you guys, tier 3 machete, I'll take you, and the ammo. I'm running a little bit high on ammo these days. Actually, make sure all my guns are nice and loaded. Yep, we're good. Okay. I mean, listen, if that rifle oh god, look at all the stuff out of the town. That looks like a really good place to be. I can't see anything that's really like, you know, lingering towards books or leaning towards book stuff. Can't see any cathedrals or anything like that, but it's a cool looking town. But yeah, so if that rifle turns out to be as good as the one I've got home, or even better than I'll consider this raid worthwhile. But if it's about the same or worse, then I mean, this is just a big waste of time. No bookshelves, nothing good in the ones downstairs either. Just a big old fuck you, Josh. At some point as well, I should probably start figuring out what I'm going to do for the night time. I mean, I'm not going home against night. I already said that. I wasn't going to do it. I've got the food, I've got the ammo, I've got the time. I'm going to stay out here for the night and see what's going on. Just because, you know, it's a long trip home and I can't bother doing it. Plus, I mean, I've got enough fuel to get back there maybe once. I don't think I have enough fuel to go back and then come back again and then go back. I don't want to risk getting stranded. So I do need to figure out where I'm going to spend the night at some point as well. I could just like bunker down in a room anywhere around here. In fact, it looks like there's another... is that it? No, it's a different kind of house. I thought it may have been another Fist Only base over there, which I might be going to be able to go bunker down into, or maybe even the cemetery over there. In fact, let's, while I'm up in the air, I mean, the high school's just here. I do need to go out and have a look at what kind of POIs are around here, because there might actually be a cracker book out here. No, there is a fish-only base just there. Okay, that's where I'll spend the night, just for old time's sake. But I do want to know what's actually in this town. It's a big town. There could be lots of good stuff. The filing cabinets are already looted and nothing in them, but I did see quite a few bookshelves coming in here, so this might be my lucky day. Make sure I always have to double check I'm wearing the right goggles, but I am this time. Silent mod schematic. I found that schematic like day 3, and I was freaking excited about it. I was freaking excited about it then, and I'm fucking nippily excited about that one now. Shotgun Messiah, Volume 6. One of the 2 books that I had remaining to find. Okay, before I do anything, let's not accidentally scrap this. You know what? Click on that. Yes, down for the right one. And use. Everyone, just grip whatever you've got and get excited for the fanfare. Here we go. Oh! Oh, yeah! Yeah, buddy! Alright, let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look again at our achievement. Shotgun Messiah, 7 out of fucking 7. You can now one-shot most wood blocks and bulk craft all shotgun. I don't give a fuck that I can one-shot wood blocks. I don't give a fuck that I can bulk craft shotgun ammo. I have a fuck ton of shotgun ammo, so I do not give a shit. What I do give a shit about is the fact that I now have one more book to find. One more flipping book. Yeah, you thought I was going to say something else there, didn't you? That's alright. Pistol Pete, Volume 7. I'm coming for you. Oh, what else is in there? I got distracted. 6 paper. Oh god, I'm all flustered and hoobly-goobly now. I'm all like fluid and floppy like Gumby on drugs. Alright, what else we got in here? Another bookshelf. Oh, we're getting close. Imagine if I find them both in the same fucking library. I find both of them in the same whack. Nah, nothing there. Come on. Come on. All in the same cut. Don't stop talking, so I have to make a cut here, Josh. Just keep on going. Editing Josh will be a dick and put a cut here anyway. Lady Killer Challenge, do not care. Oh, we're getting there. Every time I see anything that's a book, I get a little bit more excited. This one. No. This one. Come on. Oh, that's it. That's it. We got close. I mean, listen, we got one of the books. That's more than I was hoping for. I was kind of a bit down on my luck and feel a bit sorry for myself there, but we got something. Oh my god, my blood's pumping now. Oh, I'm a happy fucking boy. Well, that's a pretty freaking fantastic way to end the day. Day 68 has ended on a massive high, like the pinnacle of Mount Everest. We are good. Alright, that's Piggly bunker over there. Don't want to worry about that one. There was, that base was just like around the corner. I'll still take the gyrocopter with me. I don't want to leave it behind. I have more fuel in the gyro, so there's no need to worry about that just yet. Take off, don't hit the car, or fucking nail the car. Alright, this is just bad. Please don't hit any landmines. If you hit any landmines out here, I'm going to be pretty bloody furious. Turn. God, the gyrocopter does not handle well when you're not up in the air. As soon as you touch down, suddenly it's like trying to, like, you know, walk a pig through a marsh. And its little hoofers are getting stuck, and it's not doing much. There we go. We're finally in the air, and I just had to go, like, around the corner. So people were saying that I should, like, store, like, the motorcycle or the Jeep or something inside my gyrocopter because it'll make, you know, like, bouncing around a town a little bit easier. And that is absolutely correct. Oh, look at the purple sky. That's kind of pinky purple, and I like it. Let's go on a quick express raid, though. We're going to have to clear this place out to make it safe for me to spend the night in. Nothing in there. Nope, straight down. Alright, here we go. Express. Express is usually a Muppet there. There is a Muppet there. There was a Muppet there. Goodbye, Muppet there. Nothing else. Alright, let's go. Nice and fast. AK's out. Let's pop some holes in a couple of Jeffs. I can hear a lot of idiots outside, so I guess I woke up some clowns by being causing a ruckus inside. So I might have to quickly get out there and just stop them breaking down the wall, because they know where I am, which means they can come and get me whenever they please. I don't have the zombie-proof walls in this one. That was only in that other playthrough, not in this one. Anyone out here? Just keep on going around. I remember building the walls on this place. I remember, like, making this place invincible. That was a good bloody time. Now I have to get out there and put some active defense on. I have to actually do it myself, not be the lazy cretin that I usually am. Was this like a wandering horde or something? Why are there so many Jeffreys here? Alright, they're all dead, so let's get the loot. Still got an hour before nighttime anyway. Another tier 3 machete. I mean, I got 2 of them. I don't need both of them. What have you got? Some more 7.62, please, because I spent a lot of it murdering all the fools inside. Hit you. Any moldy backpack. Scrap that, scrap that. Alright. And nothing. Oh, tier 6 machete, though. Alright, well, in fact, I do need that. I need to make myself some more bandos. Scrap you, scrap you. We're doing all right, actually. You know, like, this isn't a bad place to hold up. I feel safe being here because it's nice and familiar. But what I will do is I'll make myself real quick just a cheeky little secure wooden door to bang up against the window there. We don't want anyone coming in and causing me to, like, wake up from my slumber. I need sleep more than anyone at this point. I've been awake for, like, 68 days straight. So let me have some peace and quiet while I go and find something relatively soft to go and bury my face into. And for once, it won't be Arlene, nor will it be Chelsea. Ah, Miss Jen. Oh, I didn't even realize in my rush to get in here that there are awesome lucky goggles. There is totally a bookshelf in here. Make sure I'm wearing the right things. Yes, I am. What have you got? Oh, imagine if that was the last book I needed. That was the Pistol Pete Volume 6. I would have got naked. I would have got naked right then and there and just flopped it around and ran around behind the light behind me and just like reflected light everywhere. That's how excited I would have been. But it's not to be. Not to be. Unfortunately, not the case, which is probably good for both me, you, and the fact that I'm still on YouTube for the moment. Anything else in here? No, nothing there. Do you give me plastic polymers? You do. I still need a couple of those because I still need to like fix up the last of my steel arrowheads. I think you give me some electrical parts. No, I don't want electrical. I want polymers. Polymers? You didn't give me anything of the sort. I only need a couple more, which I should get from there. There we go. 2 and bolts. Do I have enough for it now? I do. In fact, I got 2 extra ones. Throw that one away. Throw the electrical parts away. In fact, I might even just use this box here. Everything I don't need on me is going in the box of shame. I also need to make myself some bandos, bandage, just one of those. I'm already full. I need to complete my stack of 10 there. Put you away, everything I don't need. You know, I've got a lot of this stuff back home. I don't need to hold on to it. Like the nuggets and stuff like that, I will because I like something deep down inside me refuses to throw away stuff like that. Couple of bullets in there. If I got 1 bullet left over, so I can't reload, so just like, whatever. There we go. Reload that. Free up an inventory spots. What else don't I need in here? I've got a whole bunch of garbage. I just don't know what to keep. Alright, I'm leaving this stuff behind. I kind of sorted out my inventory into like food items, or decent items, and then just like random scrap. That could probably go in there. That one too. Ammo, steel. I've repaired my hunting rifle and put it up the top so I can make sure I don't forget to lose that. Or to forget to take it home with me. I don't forget to not lose it. I've also set that to 9 so I don't actually put it in the box somewhere. So that seems like a pretty good place to lose it. So we're halfway through our little adventure for knowledge, and we found one of the books, and I'm so happy we're finally almost there. We've got 1 more book to find. We're right on the cusp of completing all of the books, which is, I mean, I never really set out to do that. That's just what I've done in the end. 1 more book for the 9mm Pistol Pete, and then we are done, donezo, happy. And then it's the Day 70 Horde. But I'll have to come back and find that last book and get ready for the Day 70 Horde in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons on Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.